235 hours, 24 streams, 20 days, 2 marathons, 1 community, all summed up by 4 simple words. Good morning, Speedromizer community! Welcome to Speedromizer 8, the marathon where what you submit is not what you run. Now, for those of you that joined us back on Monday with day 0, that was just the opening run. That is our sampler for the 2 weekends that we are about to showcase for you all. We have Toho, we have Forza, we got Blast Corps, we got Jotun, Klonoa, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse, we have a whole slew of runs. We have Multi-World this time around with the legendary Bone Club, Papa's Hot Doggeria, Undertale, True Pacifist. I'm just flipping through just a couple of these. Pokemon TCG. We have so many great runs to showcase over the next couple of days. And currently we are sitting at a grand total of $87.25. That was all from day 0. Thank you so much to everybody that donated, that tuned in, that told somebody about this event. I've said it 1,000 times, and I'm sure everybody on tech is tired of me saying this at this point, but thank you, because without you, this marathon is just a name. Without our lovely volunteers, we're just, 5 or 6 runners, and just 5 or 6 different runners that are just running around doing everything. So we appreciate your support. Now, while we are getting set up for our first run of the official weekend 1 by Kill the Joke, I want to flip through a couple of upcoming targets and polls. So first and foremost, we have we have the Pokemon Crystal. We have a bunch of those for Multi-World. So we have your trainer name, your rival name, your starter name, and the top 2 choices for egg names. Now, on the positive side of things, I will say, trainer name and rival name and starter name all have donations to them. Unfortunately, somebody, whom I won't name, donated money for the rival name to be DJ, and for the trainer, or for the, I believe it's the trainer name, yeah, donated for Disco. And you all know how I feel about Disco. So if you want to, change that around and make the rival name Disco and the trainer name DJ, get your donations in ! Donate. Or you could also choose for things like Joker or Egg or Joe Hendry. We also have Toho. Pick the character. We have Undertale. Choose to hug Asriel versus don't hug Asriel. As an Undertale runner, I would say don't hug Asriel because it's faster. Speaking of Undertale, we have Fight Muffet that is currently sitting at $9.25 out of $100 needed. We have the option to kill Lord British this time around. And then, just for both of our closers for weekends 1 and 2, we have 2 big milestone, or not milestone, but 2 big targets. For Super Mario Galaxy and Enter the Matrix. Just realizing that Enter the Matrix is not closing out, however, it is on the last day of weekend 2. And that is to race the teacher. We have a student and teacher race, with Super Mario Galaxy being at $200 and Enter the Matrix being at $400. If you want to see that, get your donations in ! Donate. And the last thing I will say before we conclude this little opening and recap of Speedromizer. As of Speedromizer 7, we have raised roughly $8,500 total between the United States and Canada, the Trevor Project, and QMUNITY. As we hit about a $1,500 average for marathons at $1,500 Canadian, we will hit $10,000 raised for charity between the US and Canada for LGBTQIA organizations that need the funds. And if you want to help us get there just a little bit quicker, we have another milestone goal, and that is for everybody's favorite JRPG, which is Wild Animal Racing. For $1,000 raised, you don't even have to put it towards anything. No goal, no target, no poll. If we raise $1,000, we will add a bonus run of Wild Animal Racing, the greatest JRPG of our generation. And with that, we will be right back. We are getting set up for our first run. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back from that lovely ad break. For those of you that are just joining, welcome to Speedromizer 8, the marathon where what you submit is not what you run. The way that this works is runners submit games, and then 90 days before the event, we take your submission and we randomly assign it to another runner, and you get another runner's submission given to you randomly, live, during what we call the draft lottery. And then you run that game 90 days later after learning it during these marathons. And if that sounds like an interesting concept to you, I would highly recommend joining the Discord. That is speedromizer.live/Discord. I see all the hype in chat. Everybody's coming out. This is always such a great time of year. It's always great seeing everybody learn their game and get PBs and sometimes even world records over the course of 90 days and then learning them and showcasing them here during these marathons. So shout outs to everybody that contributes or even tells somebody about this marathon, to their friends, their communities. You all make these marathons happen and they get bigger every single year. So shout outs to you. Yes, you in chat right now. Oh no, there is no danger here. I think I'm still getting over a cold, so I think when we do eventually Speedromizer 10, hopefully we have that in November before I start losing my voice. So don't go anywhere. We are almost set up for our first run, and let's get some hype for KTJ running Celeste. This is going to be an amazing, amazing opening run. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.